one time I was out at the Bluegrass Festival in Virginia Snyder. I worked out there quite a few years. And there's a guy there from Texas, entered the contest and whatever. And it went a bit hot, and his wife told him, said, there's in a little old camper with a little shell on the back. She said, you brought me all the way up here and I'm dying. He said, well, I'm going to a hardware store over here. And he said, I want to buy an air conditioner. Well, they said, what size? He said, I don't know nothing about size. Well, she said, you've got to have, know something about it. Know how many BTUs. He said, oh, well, he said, let me put it to you this way. I need enough BTUs to freeze off a BUT bigger than a TUB. Took me a while to get there. I haven't used that in a long time. I set the record all wrong. Now you got to slow down. Oh, yeah. Tonight I'm alone without you, my dear. But in my heart there's a longing for you still. I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone. You listen to the rain beat on my window pane in our little cabin home on the hill. Well, I hope you are happy tonight as you are, but in my heart there's a longing for you still. Well, I'll just keep it there so I won't be alone in our little cabin home on the hill. Oh, someone has taken you from me and left me here all alone to listen to the rain beat on my window pane in that little cabin home on the hill. In that little cabin home on the hill. I like that. My Rice Krispies have turned into all brand new. Don't explain it to her, Mitchell. She'll figure it out. Okay, home on the hill. Right. Oh, yeah. It's son of the 5 years. I worked with him 6 months in around. All I had to do was introduce him. Then I'd go across the street and listen to little Jimmy Dickens. We did the last act, we did the first. Okay, we'll find out. Gee, yeah. Cool Water is about old Dan. And Barefoot Bob said he looked it up, and Dan was a mule. So I went to ride a mule. We had one named Bingo. Remember old Bingo had the 3 legs? One he got twisted. You don't remember doing that? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Here, now. I've got something to keep. Oh, there it is, gee. All day I face the barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water. Old Dan and I, with those birds dry, so they cry for water. Clear water. Oh, keep moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's a devil, not a man. Man, he spreads the burning sand with water. Dan, can you see that big green tree where the water's running free and it's waiting there for you and me? The nights are cool, I'm a fool, and stars are full of water. Cool water. But with the dawn, I'll wake and yawn and carry on to water. Cool, clear water. Dan's feet are sore, he's longing for just one thing more than water. Cool water. Like me, I guess he'd like to rest where there's no quest for water. Clear water. Oh, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's He's a devil, not a man, and he's spread the burning sand with water. The big tree full of water, waiting for you and me. Cool, clear water. I'll tell you what, the pioneers were there, did the last, and we had a girl, the people had a girl, and I won't tell you who she was. She wore them one little bodysuit, you know, they can change clothes as this. And she would go, they had a drummer, that's the first time they'd ever used a drum, they said. And this old boy, he was longing to see his wife. And that old girl would come and just unveil everything. Of course, she had that thing on. He'd like to beat that drum to death.
I think he worked with us one time.
Did he?
Yeah, I think so. He used to poke me in the back end with his drumstick while I was singing.
They were a good bunch of boys. Listen now, here. I've been trying to do just a medley of different kinds of things. I was waltzing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see. I introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me. I remember the night and that Tennessee waltz. Now I know just how much I have lost. For I lost my little darling the night they were playing that beautiful Tennessee waltz. Now here, Homer Jethro rewrote it on me. I was waltzing with my darling at the Tennessee waltz at the annual Fireman's Ball. All the people was a-staring at what she was wearing, a newspaper dress, that was all. She wore comic strips from her knees to her hips, where her ads were, I can't recall. For her dress caught on fire and burnt her entire front page, sports section and all. Goo-goo and Lenny. No, Slim Goo-goo.
Flash and Whistler.
Flash and Whistler, that's what I was thinking. There was I told you, we've been married a lot of years, and this old man went in the store. He said, I just thought of my wife's anniversary. He said, what have you got? And I said, look at this beautiful music box. And we lifted it up and said, I love you truly. I said, that's enough. I'll take that sucker. So she said, what color you want? She said, blue. Blue's her favorite color. He took that home and said, look here what I got for you, baby. And he opened up and said, oh, the old gray mare ain't what's good to you. That's a good one. Now, I got the music box. I'm going to do Johnny's song because I've got a bunch of little fiddle players not here. He's going to do one with me. What was the one Johnny did? I had a dream about America on her knees. I've got it right there. Hang loose, mother loose, and get down. I hope I remember the words now. I dreamed I saw America on her knees. She knelt with humble heart and outstretched hand. Last night I fell asleep while I was sitting in my old easy chair. I had read the evening paper and seemed like there's trouble everywhere. Evil spreading across our land like a giant cloud overhead. Crime on the increase, faith on the decrease. People even saying God is dead. Now I saw a great revival spreading across our land like a mighty wind. From every town and every village, starting first in the hearts of men. Every church bell started ringing and every Christian took his stand. We all learned to live and walk together. The great and small walk hand in hand. I dreamed I saw America on her knees. She knelt with an humble heart, outstretched hand. I dreamed that God in heaven heard her plea and reached down in tender love and healed our land. them guys down home used to work on the highway? Did you ever work on the highway? Did you really? There was one guy that I don't know him because he's all younger than me. And they said, we're going to quit and go in and ask for a raise. He said, no. I said, why don't you want a raise? He said, I can't drink up what we're making. Don't tell me about that. Anyway, I've got to do another little Jimmy Dickens song. I thought there it is. G3. Go, waitress, waitress, pretty little waitress. Didn't go no big hit for him, but he didn't need it. G3. Oh, waitress, waitress, pretty little waitress, get my order right. A bowl full of beans and a turn of greens and a date with you tonight. Waitress, waitress, pretty little waitress, say when you be through. And no matter how late, I'll be here waiting just outside for you. You're the prettiest thing I've ever seen. You're bubbling over with charm. You belong on the cover of a magazine, or better yet, in my arms. Waitress, waitress, pretty little waitress, get my order right. Bowl full of beans and I'll be here waiting just for you tonight. You're the prettiest thing I've ever seen. You're bubbling over with charm. You belong on the cover of a magazine, or better yet, in my arms. Oh, waitress, waitress, pretty little waitress, say will you be through? And no matter how late, I'll be here waiting just outside for you. Ah, can't you see that? Now, you know, in the Garden of Eden, old Adam was out there hoeing and everything, and he said, God, I need some help here in the Garden of Eden. And he said, could you send me some help? And God said, it cost you an arm and leg. So I said, okay, so he did a little bit more. He said, God, I'm having to prune the bushes and irrigate and do all this stuff. Said, I need some help. And God said, it cost you an arm and leg. He said, well, Lord, what could I get for one rib? I believe. Let me skip over here now. Now I'm going to have to go pretty soon, so I'm going to get this down to G4. I want to say something about my brother. This is his place. He come out here years ago, him and his late wife, Penny. Got this old place and started working, making it right. And we didn't have no stage back there. We were lined up against the wall, and I sung with a man and a woman, and I had a banjo man, an old man like me. He could play the banjo. He knew 2 tunes and couldn't play but one of them. I don't think he played after that. But Don has went to a lot of trouble, but all these lights here, sound system, ladies' restroom, not a bathroom, but a restroom back there, and air conditioning in the summer. I mean, it gets hot up here in the summer and out there. So you go keep going with old Don. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Oh, it's in G4. I've met a lot of people in 75 years. Some good ones, and I've met a lot of people that thought they were good and they weren't. But I've been around the world, a time or two in this old business. But a time comes I can't see kids, and I'm having to quit. I'm doing my last show here, and I'm not mad at anybody. But of all the people I've met, I want to tell you about one man. His name was Johnny Mullins. And Speedy was good too, but I want to tell her. Johnny was nice to me. He helped me get my songs published. Made me a member of BMI Music. I never made a fortune at it, but I'll tell you the truth, I wrote my songs when I was 12 years old, and when I got married, I was much older than that. But I wrote a song. We lived in a little one-room apartment, and Rosalie took my song and wrote a grocery list on the back of it and tore it up. So I said, well, I guess my wife don't like me. She didn't like my country stuff,
Johnny Mullins was my hero.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. He was mine too. He helped, because he was always the same. He was a Christian man. You couldn't get him to believe
None better.
Them kind of chords. I know some of them. But I want to end with this one song that Johnny told me one time. He said, Jim, I'll never have to buy an insurance policy. You like that? He was a good man. Oh, Mama, I'm excited. I'm almost out of breath. What I saw nearly made me run myself to death. I was on the mountainside when I looked down below, and glory, I thought I'd better you run and hide. There's company coming up the road. Oh, Granny, change your apron and Willie, shine your shoes. Sally, put your new dress on, we ain't got no time to lose. I'll go get the welcome mat and spread it out with cheer. I don't know yet just who they are, can't make it out from here, but we got company coming, we got company coming up the road. Oh, there goes a mile out there, here any minute now. There's company coming up the road. And rain a day or two, we'll have chicken and dumplings and some yaller gravy true. Grandpa, get your fiddle down, cause they might want to too. Everybody hurry, for the folks gonna be here soon. We got company coming, we got company coming up the road. They're coming up the mountainside, Susie, don't you run and hide. There's company coming up the road. We got company coming up the road. After all these years, I've worked out here a lot. Don has given a lot of people a start and made a little money, you know, with these, probably hundreds and hundreds of musicians that played on this stage. Remember Carol Burnett used to sign off, she'd say, I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a little joke and a song, sing, we just get started, and before you know it, it's time for me to move along. Good night, God bless you. Thank you all for coming out.